In this section, we're going to look at finding the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Here are the first 5 terms in the number sequence. The numbers are 10, 13, 16, 19, and 22. In part A, we have to write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So the first thing we do is we find the difference between each of the terms. So we have from 10 to 13, that's 3. 13 to 16 is 3. 16 to 19 is 3. And also 19 to 22 is 3. So the start of our nth term is going to be 3n. And now we go backwards to find the number before the 10. So this time I'm going to take away 3 and end up with 7. So our nth term is going to be 3n plus 7. Part B says find a 10th term in this sequence. So in the 10th term, n is going to equal 10. So we have 3 brackets 10 plus 7, which equals 30 plus 7, which equals 37. So the 10th term in this number sequence is 37. Second question, we have the first 5 terms of the number sequence. The numbers are 5, 9, 13, 17, and 21. In part A, it says write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So I'm going to find the difference between each of the numbers. So 5 up to 9 is 4. 9 up to 13 is also 4. 13 to 17 is 4. And also 17 to 21 is 4. So the first part of our nth term is going to be 4n. To find the rest of the term, we go back now and we find the number before the 5. So I'm going to take away 4 and I'll end up with 1. So our nth term is going to be 4n plus 1. Part B, find a 20th term in this number sequence. So n is going to equal 20. So we have 4 brackets 20 plus 1 that equals 80 plus 1, which equals 81. So the 20th term in this number sequence is 81. In the third question, we have 5 terms in the following number sequence. We have 11, 17, 23, 29, and 35. In part A, it says write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So we find the difference between each of the terms. So 11 to 17 is 6, 17 to 23 is 6, 23 to 29 is 6, and 29 to 35 is also 6. So the start of our nth term then is going to be 6n. I now want the number before the 11, so to find that number, I'm going to take away 6, and I'll end up with 5. So our nth term is now going to be 6n plus 5. If we want the 15th term in part B, that means n is going to equal 15. So we have 6 brackets 15 plus 5, which equals 90 plus 5, and that then equals 95. So the 15th term then is 95. In the fourth question, we have the first 5 terms in the number sequence. We have 9, 16, 23, 30, and 37. Part A says write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So the first thing we do is we find the difference between each of the terms. So 9 to 16 is going up in 7. 16 to 23 goes up another 7. 23 to 30 also goes up 7. And 30 to 37 also goes up 7. So the start of our expression for the nth term is going to be 7n. We now need to know the number before the 9. So to find that number, we go backwards, so we take away 7, and that number is going to become 2. So our nth term is going to be 7n plus 2. If we want the 100th term of the number sequence, that means n is equal to 100. So we have 7 brackets 100 plus 2, that equals 700 plus 2, that then equals 702. So the 100th term in this number sequence is 702. So in question 5, we have here the first 5 terms in the number sequence. We have 10, 7, 4, 1, and -2. The first thing you notice is in this one is that the numbers are decreasing. And part A says write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So can we find the difference between the terms? So 10 to 7, and I'd have to take away 3. 7 to 4, again, we take away 3. 4 to 1, we also take away 3. And 1 to negative 2, we take away 3 as well. So the start of our nth term is going to be negative 3n. We now want the number before the 10, so to find that number, I'm going to add on 3, and that's going to become 13. So our nth term is going to be minus 3n plus 13. Part B, find the 50th term in this number sequence. That means n is going to equal 50. So we have minus 3, brackets 50, plus 13. That's going to equal minus 150, plus 13. That's going to equal negative 137. So the 50th term in this number sequence is negative 137. In the sixth question we have, here are the first 5 terms in a number sequence: 22, 32, 42, 52 and 62. Part A, write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So again, the first thing we do is find the difference between the terms. So 22 to 32 is 10. 32 to 42 is also 10. 42 to 52 is also 10. And 52 to 62 is also 10. So the first part of our expression for the nth term is going to be 10n. I now find the number before the 22. So I'm going to go back 10, so take away 10, and I end up with 12. So our nth term is going to be 10n plus 12. Part B says find a 20th term in this number sequence. That means n equals 20. So we're going to have 10, brackets 20, plus 12. It's going to equal 200 plus 12, which then equals 212. So the 20th term in this number sequence is going to be 212. In question 7, we have here are the first 5 terms in a number sequence. And the numbers are 40, 35, 30, 25, and 20. Part A, write an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this number sequence. So the first thing we do is find the difference between the terms. So the first term is 40, and that goes to 35, so that goes down 5. 35 to 30, again, we take away 5. 30 to 25, we take away 5. And 25 to 20, we take away 5. So the first part of our nth term then is going to be negative 5n. Now I go back to the number sequence. I want the number before the 40. So I'm going to go backwards and I'm going to add on 5. And that's going to give us 45. So the rest of the nth term is going to be minus 5n plus 45. Part B, find a 20th term in this number sequence. That's when n is going to be 20. So we have negative 5, brackets 20, plus 45. That's going to equal negative 100 plus 45, and that's going to equal negative 55.
If you would like to improve your GCSE Maths potential exam grade, click on the link in the description below. Thank you very much.